So welcome back to Burn and Barrel, and today we're going to be doing another review. And this is a bottle that I have wanted to try for a while, and as you can see, it is the Knob Creek 9 single barrel. So this itself is a store pick. The store is right here. So this one is from Warehouse Z, Floor 4. Let's see, Rick 8. This is 123 proof. This was barreled on the 24th of September in 2015, and it was bottled a little under 10 years. This is about 9 and about 8 months or so. So this is almost a 10-year product, and this is, like I said, the cask strength Knob Creek 9 single barrel. So I've been wanting to try this one for a while. I've heard good things about the regular Knob Creek 9. I like the Knob Creek 9 normally. So this is a step up from that, I would assume. And we're going to see how it tastes. So I apologize if you can hear the rain. It is currently storming and pouring outside. So if you hear it at the window, that's probably what you're hearing. So hopefully it doesn't pick up too badly on the mic on my phone. But anyway, so yeah, this is the cask strength Knob Creek 9, and a couple things about it. If you don't know, Knob Creek is a kind of like a brand, just like a line from Jim Beam. So this is one of their more, I would say popular, I would say, definitely a more well-known and a really, really respected bottle and line from Jim Beam. So there is that. On the front it has the nice Knob Creek label, which I'm not sure how long this has been in use. I know there was an older one, at least a few years ago, but I don't know how long or when this newer one came out, or if there's a newer one than this one. I'm not sure. But yeah, you can see Knob Creek on the front, a little small batch there in words as well. Knob Creek up here. Really nice bottle, nice rectangular shape. Got the wax top that I took off. So yeah, this is a brand new pour for me. I just poured this up 10 minutes ago. So it's been sitting here kind of getting some air, getting opened up a little bit. Not tasted this one whatsoever at all, ever, not even a sample. So this is a brand new tasting for both you and me and just everybody involved. A whole brand new review. So, but yeah, couple other things I guess about this bottle. Jim Beam, like I said, out of Claremont, Kentucky. If you are confused, it says it in big letters right here on the label. Just a couple other things talking about who the master distiller is, and just all sorts of information like that. I don't know the exact mash bill on this one. You can look it up online and find it. I don't know how transparent they are with that kind of thing. Some distilleries are better than others, but I'm not sure how Jim Beam is, at least with the Knob Creek line. I have no idea. So that's enough talking about the bottle. So let's just go ahead and get right into the review. So here is the Knob Creek 9 in the glass. It's got a nice color to it. I would expect that from a 10, or almost, I'm going to say 10 year. It's almost a 10 year. From about a 9-10 year product. So this has definitely got a good color to it. Nice golden amberish color, like I've said. Not too light. I can already kind of smell it from here. It's actually got a nice aroma from here, now that I've let it sit for about 10 or so minutes. But like I said, let's just get right into it. I'm very excited about this one. So right off the bat, I get some super nice notes. I get like a peanut buttery type thing. It's definitely a sweeter nose. Peanut butter is kind of what I get, like a almost like a Reese's peanut butter, like a sugary sweet peanut butter, not like a raw peanut note or anything like that. More peanut buttery. Definitely peanut buttery for sure. A little bit of that caramel in there. Maybe like a little bit of maybe like a little bit of an orange. But really, it's mostly that caramelly, peanut buttery type savory notes and that sweetness. It's nothing Nothing super, super dark, nothing super bright. But it's definitely got some good legs to it. Like, there's definitely some oomph on this nose. It's not too ethanol-y, like it's 123 proof, so it's definitely a cask strength without a doubt. But it's not in your hazmat or anything like that. But it's definitely not in, you know, your 100, 110 range. This is kind of up there. But it's also not overpowering me at all on the nose anyway. So I can really get some nice whiffs of this. Some nice notes out of it. But nothing too that's gonna burn my nose or anything like that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this nose so far. It's not too complicated, like it's not too complex. Like I said, caramelly, a little bit of that sweet peanut butter, a little bit of an orange, and definitely a nice like oak note as well. But again, not too complex. Like it's not just layers and layers of things, but it is really nice what I am getting. That makes me a little bit excited. So let's just go and get right into the glass. That is very good. Right off the bat, it is just, I know the word, a lot of people don't like to use it for whatever reason, but it really just is smooth right off the front, off rip into the beginning of the palate. Like there's no bite, or not a big bite, like it's not gonna just like overpower you with that. But the notes I'm getting, it definitely is transformed into more of that peanut shell type note instead of that raw sweet peanut butter. It's definitely more of a raw peanut shell versus a sweet peanut butter note. A little bit peanut shelly. I still get that carameliness in there, like a little bit. It's almost like a caramelly peanut, like candy almost, but more of like a salty peanut shell type note versus a sweet, smooth peanut butter. But it still is very good. Peanut shell, a little carameliness to it. A little bit of a char, like a barrely char note that I really like. Definitely the caramel is carrying the sweetness in this. I don't really get anything fruit-wise out of this pour. Not that I have to every time, it's just there's typically not, more times than not, I would assume there's some sort of fruit note, whether it be, you know, appley or maybe citrusy, lemony, or you get more into those other kind of notes, like maybe apricot or things like that. But this doesn't really have anything that I can tangibly put my finger on and say, yes, this is a fruit note. And I don't even get like a generic, some sort of fruity type thing. No, it's really just all kind of more of your savory type notes. With that sweetness from the caramel in there too. Yeah. Yeah, that peanut shell note is very prominent. That wood in there too. That barrel char note. As you get more towards the finish, I get more of that oak coming out, and that barrel char coming in. A little bit of like a leather in there. It doesn't actually get tannic really that much, or hardly at all. And considering it's an older product, almost 10 years, you know, it's hard. I get, in my opinion, from a lot of what I've seen and heard, it's definitely can be pretty easy to get over oaked in some of these older products, whether it just be aged a lot or it just be double barreled. Like some double barrels I've had are just too oaky, in my opinion, just too much slightly. Not enough of that like balancing factor. There's also just some that that's all you can taste is oak, and there's no other imparting flavors. But this has a really nice balance to it. Like, I don't think the proof is too much. I definitely get plenty of good notes at the beginning. And then, like I said, it's still caramel finishes through there in this center to the end of the palate. Helps kind of balance this all out. But the oak's still there at the end. The barrel notes really come up. Leatheriness. Overall, super delicious. I do like it. The only issue I kind of have is it does get a slight bit drying and a little tannic more towards the finish, but again, not a lot at all. And it may just be more of that leathery oakiness instead of it actually be drying. It's just those kind of notes are doing that. So, you know, if you like that, then that's okay. I do like those notes. I do. It's just I also tend towards more sweeter notes as well. That's just kind of my palate. Do I like this? Yes, I really do. I really enjoy this. This is, for me, probably going to get a high 7. It's almost an 8. I hesitate to put it in an 8, but I do like it. I think I put the regular Knob Creek 9 in like a 6. It's definitely above average, definitely good, but I wouldn't say it's like super, super amazing. This is definitely a step up from that, a solid step up from your normal Knob Creek 9. And especially for this price, if you can get it for like a 50, 60 bucks or whatever this is, I think this is a great pour. And I think even if you can get the Knob Creek 9 for, I don't know what it is, maybe mid-30s, low 40s, somewhere in there, that's a great pour as well for what you get. So I think Jim Beam does a great job with all of their Knob Creek products, especially this one. And I've heard the good things about the Burreye. I know it's kind of controversial, but I've heard some good things about that. And then some of the rye stuff they've been coming out with. So like, they have done really excellent work with the Knob Creek line, and I am excited to try more. I've only had these two, both Knob Creek and the cash strength version of it, so I'm excited to get into more of it, but I just kind of wanted to start stepping my toes into that before really exploring the other more interesting, I guess, selections from that line. So, but yeah, high 7 for me, mid to high 7, definitely something that I'm really enjoying. A lot of good notes here, and if you really like Knob Creek or Jim Beam in general, this is something that's right up their alley. It's definitely in their kind of profile, and I think you would enjoy it too. So, but I think that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. Goodness, today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you want to check out a couple videos you see on screen, be sure to check that out. And if you want a summarized version of this review, as always, it's going to be in the description down below. And yeah, don't forget to check out some of the other reviews I've done on my channel. It would really mean a lot to me if you did. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time here on Bourbon Barrel.